All right, welcome back to the hangar. So I want to do this quick little video here. I found a potentially destructive issue if it wasn't found. So I thought I checked these, but I guess I didn't. But this piece here, which is what your stab goes into, has the lollipop mechanism in here. You should always check their lollipops. It kills me that they used to leave these little push things extended by about a ½ inch. Now, for some odd reason, they never seem to make it past flush. I don't understand it. They're idiots. I mean, what's the point in making a push thing if you can't get to it to push it up? But every jet I've gotten, you know, the last few years, those push buttons are pretty much worthless. You have to stick something up in there to get them to actually push up. Anyways, so and I think I mentioned this already. I had the stab on and I noticed it was sloppy. And no big deal. Need to tighten the screws that hold this bracket on, which has your bearings, and this is what supports the load of your entire stab. So I came in, I took the side catch off, and I was able to get this top one tied, putting some Loctite on it, and then putting it back in. The bottom one, it's almost like it's halfway into the skin, and it's filled with Hysol. I can't get to it, and which sucks because perfect world, you should get all 4 tight. Ultimately, I'm only able to get access to 3, which is good enough, because I'll keep an eye on it, and if I start developing slop, I'll have to cut a hole in the bottom and find some way to, and I might try it. I mean, because there's just no way to get to it. I mean, I could get this in there, the Allen wrench, but because, like I said, it's full of Hysol, and I'll have to see if I can get it out. I might try to get some of that out, stick a screwdriver in there and just start trying to scrape it out, just to get this in there, to at least get it out and put some Loctite on it. But the good news is there's 2 right on the back side of this that's easily accessible. You just have to take the pipe back out. So that's what I did. I just tightened the top one, and now I'm gonna remove the bottom one, put some Loctite in it. This top one was hand tight. I didn't notice it, so these are obviously not tight in there. So yeah, I always say check all these screws, nuts and bolts and set screws as it is. I would just assume that since you can't really get to these, that they would have done them. I mean, you can get to them, I guess, but you could possibly end up having to cut some crazy access to get to the bottom one at least. But just wanted to give you guys a little update. Hey, check this. Check every bracket in this. I already did that with the landing gear because a lot of the landing gear stuff was loose. So just go through and be sure you check everything. Don't trust them. But yes, this is a possibly catastrophic failure because it's just going to get slop and it's going to cause flutter and possibly a stab ripping off. So, but that being said, everything's done. I've got to take a couple things apart and clean it up, and radio's pretty much done. I have to fix the front gear door. For some reason, their glue hinges on this one are just super weak, and this one came unglued, so I've got to re-glue it. And simple thing, I'm gonna take most of the stuff off, flip it over on its top, and that way I can get to it and really do it. But other than that, she's done. I'm just going back, like I said, and checking these brackets. It just takes a little bit because I got to take everything out. So check your stuff, and if anybody has seen how they connect their chutes, let me know, because there's really I've not really seen anything on how to connect the chutes on these things. But so you guys take it easy. Cheers.